Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Neelima. So today I thought I'll do a wedding guest slash Indian function guest sort of makeup. Now I'm someone who never attends any of these functions, so I'm not the most qualified person, but if you like what you see, I'll show you exactly how I did it. Just get straight into it. I've already prepped and primed my skin. I'll give you guys the details. Now, personally, when it comes to wedding functions or functions where there are lots of people involved, I get really overstimulated. So for me, lesser the makeup, the better. So I start with this concealer from Too Faced. This is my all-time favorite concealer. And I'm just gonna place this under my eyes, and I'll have to remove my bindi for this. And on my forehead, my chin. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using a tinted sunscreen. This is the tinted sunscreen that I use, and it's from Wishcare. Now, if you think we are shade twins, this is the shade that you should get. It's M203. I've never found anything that matches me more perfectly. It just melts into my skin. Now, the concealer that I've used is a bit lighter than my skin tone, so it acts as a brightening concealer. You could use your hands, but I'm just going to use this brush from Thaw Beauty. I really love this brush. It's very densely packed. Now with this sort of placement, your base is just gonna look very natural and skin-like. See, you can't really tell the difference if I've worn the skin tint or not. Guys, honestly, this is the third time that I'm filming this video for you all. It's just because the first two times it just didn't feel like the makeup that I would usually do for weddings. Number one, I never attend wedding functions because, like I said, it's just too much for me, the crowd and everything. I get really tired and cranky afterwards. Sometimes I even get sick, so it's just that I much prefer staying home than attend wedding functions. But today I had one that I couldn't miss. So this is the makeup that I did today. It looked really nice and it was light and it lasted really long. So I thought I should show you guys. I love this base. It just looks so dewy and natural, and it's very light on your skin as well. Next, I'm gonna set my base. You guys are going to love this product because I haven't seen many people talk about it. And it's the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. I haven't seen anybody talking about this, honestly. And if you have oily skin, you will thank me for this. And this one already comes with a sponge, but I don't really like to use it because the sponge takes up too much product, and you really don't need that much product. So I'm just gonna use this brush from Thaw Beauty. It's this big fluffy brush and it's P01, and I just lightly press it and tap off the excess, and I just run it under my eyes and on my forehead. I'm gonna leave this area here, obviously. And this one's white color. I feel like it gives us a lot more flexibility when it comes to getting the shade right. I'm really scared of getting pigmented products because I never get the shade right. But like I said, the Wishcare tinted sunscreen is the only shade that is a true match for me. I feel like for Indian outfits, if you just wear a bindi, you're good to go. I don't know, I feel like it just makes me look a lot more awake and fresh. And without bindi, I just look like I just woke up. Now for blush, we're gonna use my favorite blush, and it's from Huda Beauty, and it's in the shade Latte. I just place it right here on my cheekbones, and I'm gonna blend it out with this brush. Again from Thaw Beauty, and it's P02. I think it's such a lovely shade and it blends so well. You can also build it up. I feel like you will need building it up because from what I've seen, it doesn't really last as long. so we might need to go in with another layer, but I'll wait till the end and see if I would want to do it a bit on my nose as well with what's left on the brush. For my eyebrows, I'm just gonna brush them up, and this is again from Prosh Beauty, and I believe it's P15. It comes with a spoolie and an angle brush, but yeah, this is all I do for my brows. I just brush it up and just lay it down like this. My brows tend to grow really quickly, which means I pluck it every day. I have to pluck it every day, and I'm a bit obsessive about my eyebrows. It really irks me when I have new hair growth. So yeah, I just pluck it every day and I cut this bit. Even if I do pluck it, I still miss hair here and there, and I get it threaded maybe once a week if I have time. But yeah, I pluck it every day, which is why they look maintained all the time. Now let's move on to eyes. Now, contrary to what you usually see on my page, the eye makeup is going to be very light. I'm gonna be using this palette again from Huda Beauty. I love this palette. It's the creamy palette, and they've got the perfect browns, nudes and glitter. So first I use this brush from Prosh Beauty P22, and I'm gonna use this shade here, and I'm just gonna swipe it over my eyes. Now you can obviously use an eyeshadow primer and stuff, but I'm not doing a lot on my eyes today, so this works just fine. Okay, once that's done, I'm gonna use this kajal from L'Oreal Paris. It's the Infallible Grip Gel Automatic Eyeliner. It's a creamy eye pencil, and it comes with a sponge. I'm just gonna draw a messy line. We're just gonna use this sponge to blend it out. You can obviously use your fingers, but be very gentle with your eyes. I'm going to be taking the smaller brush, P19, and I am going to use this shade here, and I'm just going to run it over my kajal. It just adds a lot more depth to your eyes. I'm just going to take this bigger brush and blend it with the rest of the space. It doesn't look like a lot, but I swear it looks so good in real life. Now, to make our eyes look sharper and more defined, I'm going to be using a liquid eyeliner. This is again from the L'Oreal Infallible range. It's the Infallible Grip 24-hour matte liquid liner. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be drawing a really thin line close to my lash line. It's just that it gives a bit more definition to my eyes without doing too much. I feel like doing this with open eyes gives you much more control over it. I'm also going to extend the line a bit from my inner corners to make it look sharper. Next, we're going to be tight lining our eyes as always. I feel like this step in itself makes a huge difference when it comes to your eye makeup, and I feel like even if you're just wearing your mascara, you need to tight line your upper waterline. Now, to add a bit of pop, to feel like we've done something, I'm gonna add glitter. I normally never use glitter when I go out, but today I did and I kind of liked it. It was subtle, and it's this one again from this palette. I'm just gonna tap it onto the middle of my eyelids. So it sort of gives you that wet eyelid look without doing too much. It's not a lot, but it still really carries the whole eye look. Now, I've always been a Maybelline girl when it comes to mascaras. I still love my Maybellines. They're my number one, always. But I've been really loving the L'Oreal Extensionist Telescopic Mascara. This one is perfect if you really like the length and separation. I can't say much about volume, but it gives really amazing length as well as the separated lash look. So if that's something that you like, definitely go for this one. Now I'm going to show you how I wear this mascara. I feel like you're wasting your mascara potential, so I really want you to listen to me and try this, okay? So first thing, we obviously start with wiping the excess off of your mascara wand, especially the tip here. We don't want that much product on there. Next, I'm gonna just fan it over my lashes, especially on the tips of my lashes, because when you just start from here, most of you miss the tips here, and having product on your tip is what actually gives you the length. So I'm just gonna swipe it here, and you can already see how longer my lashes look. And don't forget the lashes on these corners here, and then from the roots. When it comes to mascaras, really take your time with applying it. I feel like if you're rushing with your mascara, just don't do it and use a lash, because if you're not going to do it properly, it's just gonna break your entire look. Take time separating it, and always just go in with one coat, and if you ever feel like you need another coat, wait till it dries down. Can you see the difference already? And that's just one coat. Again, swiping the wand, and then from the roots. Okay, so that's one coat done. Now I'm gonna let it dry and see if I want to add another coat towards the end of my makeup. Honestly, I feel like this looked good on its own, but we'll see. Now for lips, I usually go in with really light pink shades. I've never worn red lipsticks before, at least outside. It's just really intimidating. But today I thought red lip is what's gonna look the best, because we are obviously not doing much with our eyes. Like always, we're gonna start with a brown lip liner from NYX, and it's in the shade Espresso. A lot of you asked me for the link for this one. Unfortunately, NYX isn't sold in India. I really like it when it's just brown lip liner and when we just top it with a clear gloss. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm gonna be using this lipstick from Pilgrim, matte lipsticks. They've got some of the best shades ever, and I am gonna be posting a reel about them because I had a collaboration with them, and honestly, I love them all so much. I'll show you guys all the shades that I have, and it's not an ad, okay? I just love them. This one is called Cupid's Pink, and it's a very gorgeous pink shade. I haven't really worn it outside, but yeah, I have swatched it and it looks really good. This is Nude Kiss. I have worn this before. If you've watched my Bengali baddie makeup that I've done, I've used this shade. It leans a bit towards pinkish tones, but yeah, it's really good. And this is the one that we're gonna be using today. This is one of my favorites and it's called Cinnamon Lust. It's a very beautiful fall shade. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. I really love brownish red shades. This one is called Mocha Bliss. This one's a lot lighter than Nude Kiss and it's very light and brownish and it works really well with dark toned outfits. Now this one is my absolute favorite. I would say this is one of my top lipstick shades and it's called Coco Caress. I believe it's called Coco Caress, but yeah, it's number 6 and it just looks so good. This shade is just chef's kiss. You will love it. It just really brightens up your face and yeah, you should definitely get these lipsticks. I love them all so much and they all last quite long as well. Even though they are matte, they don't really separate and feels dry on the lips. We're going to be using today, it's called Ruby Revolt and it's this very bright red. Does it not make sense to you now why we went light with our eyes? Red really balances out this entire look. Now to lock it all in, we're gonna use this setting spray from L'Oreal and it's the infallible setting spray, and this one, your makeup's gonna last all day. You don't have to worry about it. Make sure that you don't use too much of it. Yeah, that's my makeup all done and this is the saree that I wore. I posted a story on my Instagram this morning and a lot of you asked me where I got this saree from, and I got this from RMKV Coimbatore, and this one I believe it's called Kanchi Cotton. To finish up everything, I'm gonna use my favorite perfume and this one's from Burberry and it's called Goddess. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's such a lovely scent. I'm trying to save up as much as I can. It reminds me of Winchester where I used to live and I used to wear this every day. So every time I spray it, all the memories come flooding back. Obviously I can get a new one, but this bottle holds a lot of memories for me. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So get this one if you haven't already. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look and I hope you guys try this out. And if you do, please send me the pictures. As always, I'll try and link everything in the description or my community channel. And I'll see you guys again next time. Till then,